There's definitely something wrong with the order of the episodes of Kirstie. This is both with the episodes online and also with the list on IMDb, because now that I'm watching it the second time, something in the episode The Girl Next Door was mentioned that I know happens in a future episode. So if anybody knows where I can find an official list of the order I'm meant to watch these episodes in, that would be greatly appreciated. Trying my best to do it the right way. But as I said, this is the second time I've watched this, and it's one of the episodes I remembered most vividly because I feel like it's got a lot of really iconic moments in it, and also an iconic supporting character in the form of Kathy Griffin, played by Kathy Griffin. So it's definitely a very memorable episode, and for the right reason. It's really enjoyable. Kathy Griffin is moving in opposite Madison Banks, and Maddie is annoyed by this for two reasons. The main reason is that she doesn't want somebody with a bigger celebrity to be living in the building because they're going to get all of the press's attention. But also because Arlo is a big fan of Kathy Griffin and he seems to be spending a lot of time with her. Not in any kind of romantic way, that's not how, I realise that's how that sounded, but she's having a lot of parties and things and inviting people over to warm the house, and he's very excited about this, and Maddie doesn't like the fact that he seems to be caring more about Kathy Griffin than about her, and Maddie takes some drastic action to try and get her son back home. And I won't say any more than that at the moment. I really enjoyed it. Kathy Griffin is a brilliant addition to this episode. I mean, I say addition, it wouldn't work without her, but she's a great addition to the show. The on-screen chemistry with Kirstie Alley as Maddie is just wonderful, and I really thoroughly enjoyed that aspect of it. I don't know what came first, the idea to include Kathy Griffin or the idea to include a bigger celebrity, and then they decided on Kathy Griffin. But whatever the way it happened, I think it worked out perfectly, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And there were some really funny moments that I loved. Frank screaming that they ripped his blouse. I think they got it just enough times. The fact that he said it more than once kind of helped the joke recur a bit. I think one more time would have overdone it. So I think they've got the balance there perfectly. The costumes in this episode are wonderful, including Maddie's, of course. Maddie always has amazing costumes. The one she wears, I think in the last scene, it's black with like beige lacing. I'm not sure if it's meant to be like nightwear, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And the reenactment costumes, which I won't say anything else about, but there is some reenactment costume, and again, they look brilliant, particularly Thelma, played by Rhea Perlman. She just looked wonderful. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. And the scene that stood out to me the most, the one that I remembered as soon as I started watching this episode, the scene that came flooding back, is the balcony scene. And I'm, again, not going to say any more, but you'll know which scene it is. And honestly, gripping. Nerve-wracking, really terrifying scene for all of the right reasons, of course. It looks very realistic. I'm not sure if it was harnesses or set design and clever editing, but either way, it looked incredible and worked so well. And when Thelma was flung around, again, you'll know what I mean, what moment that is. It was just wonderful, and it worked beautifully, and it's such a well done scene. Really enjoyed the episode. Needless to say, The Girl Next Door is as funny as any other. Nothing will ever be as funny as Dumpy Pumpkin, which I still laugh about. But The Girl Next Door is an absolute delight, and even the second time watching it, I really adored it.